Go for a little morning walk down on the beach and see if we can find any treasures this morning. Oh my god, what a beautiful morning, man. Absolutely gorgeous. Definitely blessed with this morning. Beautiful. It looks like a shell. A little piece of green glass. It's nice when the sun is shining on it this way and you're walking the opposite way, because all the glass kind of lights up. Becomes very shiny. And it's low tide here right now, so we'll be able to get out a little closer to the water's edge. A little piece of green glass. Look how calm it is out there, guys. Beautiful, man. Beautiful morning. A little bit of brown beer bottle glass, by the looks of it. Little shards of glass. I did find some older bottles on the property when I was, that looks like a little piece of pottery. Is it, I wonder, or is it quartz? I'm not sure. Might be quartz. Leave it, because I think it's quartz. But yeah, I found some older bottles and stuff on the property when I was clearing trees and brush. Found them in the bush. In the old house, I found a whiskey bottle, which is a really old whiskey bottle. I'll show you guys that on another video. But I thought that was neat. And some old, well, I'm assuming they're pop bottles from back in the day. They're the pop-off tops, not the twist-offs, so you know they're a bit older. Not sure what that is. That is a big chunk of something. Must be glass, but it doesn't look like it's... I don't know. It's got no distinct shape to it. It almost looks like a pile of melted glass. Weird. Keep that. That's a unique find. Little piece of glass there. Oh man, the air smells so fresh here. So clean. All the smells remind me of when I was a kid. And it doesn't, like, at low tide usually, and a lot of other places I've been, coastal communities, the low tide, once the low tide goes down, it starts to stink and smell. It doesn't here. There's no bad smells at all. smells really good, actually. The ocean's really clean and clear here. It's like crystal clear. Imagine that's got something to do with it. I guess we'll take a walk out to the island, the rock cluster. We can get out here during low tide. I remember back in the day when I was a kid, I'll show you this, I won't pass by it, but we used to eat these snails. Like, you'd cook them up and then you'd scoop out the inside of them. You'd boil them up, scoop out the inside of them, and then you'd eat the inners. They were actually really good. Whoa. Is that a big live one? Yeah, it's a big live one. Look at that. I think we call them crinks. Crinks is what we used to call them when we were kids, I think. It was just a sea snail. But they were really good. See how crystal clear the water is. It's so clean here. Big cluster of rocks. What is that? Is that a snail? Yeah. Shell, I should say. You got to be careful walking on the kelp because it's really slippery. Ugh. See if we can climb up to the top of this rock cluster. It's cool. There's a couple little plants growing up here. The birds, they'll pick up any kind of creature like snails or whatever, and they'll pick it up and they'll fly up in the air with it, and then they'll drop it down on the rocks, and when it breaks apart they'll come down here and eat it. So you'll always see like shells, like mussels and stuff, and like, look, crab legs and everything up here. That's from the birds dropping them. They'll crack them open to get the insides. What a gorgeous morning, though. Beautiful morning. Rusty's down there eating the crab legs. Are they good, Ruddy? Are they good crunchies? A little snack in the morning, hey? A little treat? Yeah. Right. Climb down out of here. It'd be kind of nice to put a floating walkway out here, and then up on top of these rock piles to put a sitting area up on top of here, or in between here. Have it suspended in between here, the two rock clusters. I think that'd be cool. And then the dock would just sit on the ground on low tide and just lift up during high tide, right? Floating dock. or a floating walkway, I should say. Almost looks like the tide is coming in a bit right now. I've heard kelp is good to eat, but I don't know which type of kelp is good to eat. I wonder if it's this type of kelp, or is it like a different type of kelp? If any of you guys out there know what type of kelp that is that's good to eat, let me know. I suppose it's all good to eat, but... or you can eat it, cook it and eat it, but... yeah, if you guys know what type of kelp that is that's good to eat, let me know in the comments. I'll look it up. See if there's any of it around here. Oh, there's a piece of glass. And another one. A little piece. It's nice. It almost looks like a jewel. That does. Green glass. There's another piece of green glass. Ooh, another piece of white glass. Oh, we're getting a bunch of treasures today. Piece of clear glass. Anything up in this little section here? What's that? Ooh, that's nice colored glass. It's like a baby blue. Huh, that's a good find. Small, but good find. Look at that. The tiniest little piece of blue glass. You guys see that? Right there, look at that. Oh, gonna get it. Did I get it? Yeah, look how small it is. Super small. Over time, all this beach glass that's on the beach, if it's not picked up, it'll just turn into sand over time. Just get ground down and ground down and ground down until it's gone. It's cool. Yeah, I believe we used to call these wharf snails because they used to be all over the wharf. I don't remember them being that big though. That's a pretty big snail. Usually they'll hide underneath the kelp. Like they'll stick on the rock clusters and you'll find them like underneath the kelp if you lift up the kelp. That's where most of the critters like to hide, is in places like that. They'll stay in there during low tide periods, and the kelp will keep the sun off of them and keep the moisture in there so they still kind of stay warm and wet. It's a piece of, what is that? Shell? Yeah. Piece of glass. We'll go over to my dad's little pond he used to like to play in when he was a kid with his sailboats. That's up here. That's it right there. That little pond. That's what he used to play with his boats in. Sailboats. Pretty neat, hey? I can just picture him here playing as a kid. Looking out at the ocean. Letting his imagination go wild. It's pretty awesome to be connected to that kind of history. It's beautiful. The boys love it here. Don't you, boys? Hey, Beacon. What do you see now? Huh? What do you see, Mr. B? Where's your brother? Oh, there's your brother up there. What are you doing up there, Rusty? Are you eating all the berries? Are you eating all the berries? Blueberries are starting to come in here now. They're not ripe yet, but they are. They should be ripe within the next couple weeks, I imagine. We'll walk around the front of this rock cluster. around here. Jumping rocks. Walk around to the next beach. We don't have to go this way. We could have went over the meadow, but I like to walk down here when it's low tide and see if there's anything like in between the rocks that I can see. But you do have to be careful walking on these rocks, especially with the kelp. See, there's a live snail. And he's trying to go and hide somewhere, I bet. So we'll stick him down there. Because the sun is just about to come up on him. And cook him. He'll be a cooked snail. Alright. Whoa! Oh, see? Just like that, you can slip. Doesn't take much to slip on that old kelp, man. Slippery. Slippery stuff. What is that? Is that bird poop? That might be bird poop. I don't know what it is. Whoa. There's a big old snail down there too. Look at that thing. It's huge. So back in the day, this area right here, there used to be a breakwater right here. You can see there's still a cluster of rocks right there. Okay, let's go over to this beach over here. Okay, we got to be careful here. There we go. Oh, there's some little crab there. Oh, a couple crabs. Look at that. There's one. This guy looks recent. Looks like passed away recently. Yeah. We'll put him right there. What is this? Is this plastic? Yeah, it's plastic. Some stuff on this beach. This is old brick from the chimney of the old house. Richard's old house. It's all over the beach. The brick is. It's getting worn down quite a bit over time, though, the brick is. From the beach. There's a little piece of glass here. There's a piece of green glass in here. There's a piece of white glass. Old fishing net here, though. Need to haul that up out of the beach. Try and get rid of it, cut it out of there. It's wrapped around that rock. It's kind of neat looking piece of quartz. Yeah. Oh, look at that. Big old lobster claw. Look at that guy. That one looks kind of fresh. No meat in it, but... Chomp, 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 chomp. Yeah, that's a big one. That must have washed up on the beach last night because I didn't see that yesterday. Looks like a piece of concrete. Or no, that's somebody's been out here burning nets or plastic or something on. That's all fused together with plastic. Oh no, it broke apart. Take a look at these little crevices and stuff under here, see if I see anything. You never know. See, someone's had a fire right here. Tell the ground is all scorched here. Yeah, someone was burning plastic nets here. There's a, oh, thought that was a piece of glass. No, here's a piece. Piece there. Little piece of green glass. Another piece of green glass. Shard of white glass. It's not super sharp, but pick that up. Another green one. Another piece of white glass. Those pieces I'm finding there, they don't have any real distinct markings on them. Yeah, some kind of bottle. And there's another piece here. Green glass. Before we go over there, let's check on my grandfather's strawberry beds here. See if there's any big ones today. Oh, there's a strawberry. A little snack on our way across. Another one there. These ones over here are kind of small, but Rusty keeps raiding this thing over here. The ones in the old house foundation over there is way bigger. Rusty's over here eating them all. You eating all them berries, Rusty? Okay. Little snack. head over to the other beach. Got a pretty thick kelp line here this morning. A piece of white glass there. It's a bigger piece of glass. Oh, there's a couple pieces there. If you guys would like to buy any of this beach glass you see me find on these episodes, don't hesitate to reach out. All the links are in the description, in the channel description. So you can reach out via email or even just send me a message and your address or whatnot, and if there's specific pieces that you see in a video that you'd like to have, just reach out and explain which pieces they are or which episode you've seen them in, or if it was a short, which short you've seen it in, and I will get back to you and we'll talk about a price for them and then send them out to you. Or you can sign up for one of the channel memberships, and if you have a membership, then you can reach out and let me know what pieces of glass that you'd like to have, or pottery, and then you'll get a special discount on them and we'll mail them out to you. What is that? That looks like it might be a piece of brick. Nice. Big shard of glass. Ooh. Little piece of blue glass. Look at that, guys. That's nice. I bet you some of this stuff would be nice to make into like pendants or stones for rings or whatever. I haven't seen much for big pieces of blue glass though. Rusty, come. Rusty, come. Little turd's trying to go in the water. What is that? Oh, that's a little piece of pottery, look. That is a piece of pottery. Piece of glass. Let's have a look here. Oh, that's a piece of pottery. I feel like that might be a piece of a teacup or something, or a coffee mug. That looks like a piece of pottery too. Crab leg. That's pottery. I don't know if you can see in that light, but there's little fractures in it. Little tiny fractures, like you would see in like a super old painting. Not sure if that's pottery or just, it might be a rock of some kind. Look. Anyone know what that is? Oh, there's a nice piece. Glass. Silicons, white glass here. That's what, 3 pieces I just found there? Yep. Little tiny piece of pottery, look. It's still got color on it though, that's kind of cool. Piece, there's another piece. Alright. Well, I think that's going to do it for this episode, guys. Till next time, I'll see you back here on the beach.